Hi, this is Alex Luna. I'm a bird guy from Ecuador. So right now I'm traveling with my friend Cart. In this moment we are in Satun Sacha. This is a protected area, and trying to find as many as possible, many birds, maybe manakins. Well, there's a bunch of birds to see here, so hopefully we can get so many birds today, many lives for hands.
We're at Hatun Sasha near Mishawai, and there's a monkey. I don't know what kind. So these are tamarind monkeys, perhaps black mantled, I'm not certain. They're pretty. White face and kind of reddish and black fur or hair. There's several of them. We're thinking that's a white-eyed parakeet here at Hatun Sasha. There's a blue Dacnus female. There's the blue Dacnus male and female together. There's the fulvous crested tanager again. You can see the crest a little bit. Where'd it go? Dang it. Fulvous crested tanager. Dacnus there. That's a striking bird. Nice. Turquoise tanager. There it is. Oh, there's some kind of a honey creeper, I think. Gray-capped flycatcher there. There is a spick-squan. First one of those I think I've ever seen. That might be a little bit better on the spick-squan. Ochre-bellied flycatcher right there. Ochre-bellied flycatcher again. There's a couple of ruddy ground doves. They sure are pretty. I just had to get a shot of this mighty proud rooster checking out his domain here. He's the boss of the neighborhood, I think. There's woolly monkeys over there. first ever woolly monkey that I've seen. I'm at Laguna Parkway, right basically next to Ama Eco Lodge. Wow. Yeah, these woolly monkeys are incredible how agile and nimble they are swinging through the branches. They're giving me quite a show. That is really neat. You can see why they call them woolly. They're very hairy, thick coat of hair. It's surprising in this hot, humid environment. Yeah, it's feeding right across from us. It's gotten much closer. Hello there. Not sure exactly what they're feeding on over there. Maybe looking for bugs or something. Scratching. Scratching an itch. It's hanging upside down by its tail. The prehensile tail. They sure can use it to their advantage. Right on. He found himself a banana. He's peeling it and eating it. Yeah, these things are wild. There's two of them kind of messing with each other. There was a third one that was kind of tangled up with them too and moved down below. Playing tag or wrestling, I don't know what they're doing, but it's interesting behavior. So we are here at Laguna Parkway and we're in a little canoe and we're gonna go around the lagoon. Wave to the camera, Alexei. Hopefully we'll see a great potu, maybe a rufous-headed woodpecker. There's a sloth up there. You can't see it very distinctly, but Pedro, who's paddling the boat around this lagoon at Parkway Lagoon, knows to look for it, and he said it was up there. Here's a white-eared jacamar. Saw one yesterday, but I wasn't able to get any photo or video of it. I have a very large and long beak, bill for the size of the bird.
E-R-E-O-T.
Great potu. This is only the third species of potu I've seen. I saw common potu before, and the Andean potu, and now the great potu. Yeah, that's pretty big. Right on. Kind of like this monkey knows what he's doing. Swinging from tree to tree. It's very impressive. There's a black-faced nunbird up there. Not showing itself very well, but that's the first one I've ever seen. There's kind of a branch in the way. Black-fronted nunbird singing for us. Sorry for my shaking. I'm on this really tall tower. Right on. Okay, here's this black-fronted nunbird calling again. Yeah, boy, it's an impressive bill. Big and long and orange. There is a better view of the nunbird without all the backlighting. Thanks to Alex who spotted that thing for me. Right on. My life for lesser kiskadee. Here's this lesser kiskadee a little closer. Here's a squawker. There is a crested Oropendula way out there on top of this palm tree. There is a lineated woodpecker out there. Saw one of those before somewhere, but this is the first one we've seen on this trip. Here's a lineated woodpecker again. I've seen powerful, and the white on the back comes together more in a V. We saw a cream-colored woodpecker a bit ago, but very briefly as it was flying by. It's the first time I'd seen a cream-colored. Who's upside down? Well, underneath the branch instead of on top of it now. They got good claws, apparently. Golden-bellied euphonia. So Oropendula. They sure make a strange sound, kind of a bubbly sound. creeper here at Ama Eco Lodge. Our last day of birding with Alex, Luna. Sunday, December 21.
Sorry to the black cacique behind you.
My lifer solitary black cacique. Right on. Seen lots of yellow-rumped caciques on this trip, but that's the first solitary black one I've seen. Cinnamon-throated wood creeper. That's a lifer for me. Right on, I'm getting some good video of this cinnamon-throated wood creeper. There's a crimson-crested woodpecker again. There's the crimson-crested again, a little better, closer and a little better lighting. There's two scarlet-crowned barbets out there. There's a black-throated mango. We saw it there a couple days ago. Keeps going back to that perch. That's its spot. Just got buzzed by another one, but he resumed his post. Alright, chestnut-eared aracari. Only the second one I've ever seen.
The flycatchers are not happy with the aracari nearby there.
Yeah, they eat baby birds, don't they?
Yeah.
Maybe even the eggs. These kiskidees are pestering the aracari up there. They were dive bombing at some earlier. There's a yellow-headed caracara. I remember seeing those in Colombia. Black-bellied thorntail. This is a lifer for me and for Alex, which is quite surprising because he's been guiding in Ecuador and other South American, Central American countries for many years. So it's pretty exciting for both of us. The dusky-headed parakeets up there, squawking away. Looks like they might be possibly preening each other a little bit. It's a crested oripendula. It comes to that branch often. Sometimes climbs all the way up to the top. There's that black tamarin. There's a few of them. Really Wow, there's probably a good half a dozen or more. Some of them are off to the right. They already went through. We're at the platform at Ama. This guy's getting really close. There it is. Gotta zoom out, he's so close. I think it wants to come to the banana feeder. There's the ruddy ground dove. There's a southern house wren. A masked crimson tanager. We were just driving along on our way to Tana from Misawai, and Alex saw it out the window. Alright, that's a better light conditions. Guacamayos Ridge. There's a pearled tree runner. And lots of traffic. Here's a turquoise jay at Guacamayos Ridge.